M3GAN 2.0 isn't scary at all. And for a horror sequel, that's a problem. Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net, your local high school educator and Tomato Meter approved film critic. After the surprisingly fun and thrilling first film, M3GAN 2.0 takes a sharp left turn into something far more convoluted, less cohesive, and ultimately underwhelming. The film opens with promise. 2 years after the events of the original, Gemma, who's played by Allison Williams, has become an AI regulation advocate and author, keeping the original M3GAN's consciousness locked inside a harmless bot. However, a military contractor has stolen M3GAN's technology and used it to develop Amelia, an AI combat machine that becomes self-aware and initiates a hostile takeover. In desperation, Gemma and her niece Katie, who's played by Violet McGraw, wonderfully I should add, they attempt to rebuild M3GAN with upgrades to take Amelia down. And that premise sounds intriguing on paper, but the execution leaves much to be desired. The first hour had me hooked. I was interested in seeing where the plot would go, but as the story progressed, the objective of these characters kept changing. Instead of delivering meaningful thrills or shocks, we're given heaps of exposition and characters constantly re-explaining their motivations. I'm not gonna lie, my eyes were droopy for a solid 30 minutes during the middle portion of the film, as I lost interest and patience with the narrative. It gradually becomes dull and convoluted. The film's structure becomes messy with so much narrative hand-holding that any sense of surprise or tension is lost. Tonally, this is not a horror movie. The eerie suspense, music, and tension that made the original effective are largely replaced with comedic beats and sci-fi world building. While some humor works, for example, a scene where M3GAN empathetically sings during chaos is hilarious and unexpected, other attempts feel forced and over the top. The first M3GAN thrived on a simple yet disturbing theme: what happens when AI protection becomes an unhealthy obsession with unexpected consequences. This sequel ditches that emotional core for a chaotic sci-fi thriller setup that tries to escalate the stakes but forgets to anchor them in character. Without a clear goal or consistent tone, the movie becomes more of a disjointed exposition dump than a suspenseful experience. M3GAN 2.0 tries to be bigger and bolder, but ends up being clunkier and colder. For all of its futuristic AI plotting, it lacks the humanity and horror that made the original stand out. For the first hour of the film being promising and a few laughs, I'm going to graciously give M3GAN 2.0 a C+. That'll do it for my review of M3GAN 2.0. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you have seen this film, what did you think about it? Did the comedy, did the sci-fi world building work for you? If you haven't seen it, what are your thoughts going into it? You want to take my recommendation, I recommend skipping this one or waiting till it comes on streaming. I don't think it is all of that. If you all enjoyed this review video, do me a favor and smash that like button. You can also consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like this in your feed. Thank you all once again so much for checking this out. Until next time, this is Jason Escamilla from EskimoTV.net.